All right, we are live, I think. What's up? I tried to give more notice this time, so hopefully that helped out a little bit. But I'm like super tired. I just got home from work. Got to be back super early in the morning. But yeah, I figured I wouldn't be able to make a video, so why not go live? Trying to keep up with some NFL scores as well. I'm glad. So, you ready for Christmas? It's coming up fast. What's up, Roy? How you doing, man? You've actually made quite a few videos lately. I've been trying my best. Been trying. Hopefully, it'll continue like this. That's the goal. I'm gonna actually take my glasses off so I'm not glaring super bad. But yeah, I'm trying to stay down this path. Hopefully it can happen. If I could just keep uploading like this until Game of Thrones comes out or it gets really close, it'll be super easy, I think, from there. Finished shopping 3 weeks ago. Everything's all wrapped. Just have to make Sicilian calamari, and I'm done. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you have a lot of people to buy for? Are you having a big get-together? We got all kinds of places to go. We got to go to my mom's, to her mom's, and then her dad and stepmom are coming down here. And then I think there's one more place too, but I'm not too sure. But that's going to be covered tomorrow and, of course, on Christmas. And then I think on Wednesday too, actually. What's up, Loch Ness? How you doing, my man? Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'm not, I didn't have time this morning when I got to work to look and see if like Kyle had a stream or anything going. So I was hoping I was not streaming the same time he was. Just in the middle of writing down my overarching theory. We'll listen in. All right, sounds good, dude. Sounds good. You may have to let me peep that theory too. See what you got. Now, my family and I don't exchange except for my nephew. Most of the people I buy for are at work, except my hairstylist. That is cool. Hey, there's nothing like a work family. Tomorrow, super early, we're doing like a, yeah, I know my hair's getting super long, Amelia, but yeah, tomorrow at work we're doing a gift exchange, so pretty cool. But yeah, I decided not to wear one today. Just wasn't feeling it. It's getting super long and it's almost in the middle stage. Like I hate it from the side. Like it looks silly, but we're getting there. Still got a while to go before it's back to where it was though. It's like a book in its own right. That's cool, man. I gotta start reading some more. I thought something was wrong with the picture, but it was just that you didn't have the hat. Are you trying to say my hair is that ugly? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's working on middle stage for sure. We're getting there. I also trimmed the beard like crazy. I went a little too far. But yeah, like when my beard's short, I get this spot right here where like the hair is so blonde that it doesn't even look like there's hair there unless you're super close. So it looks like I just have a patch right here. It's so aggravating. You look like the bass player in a band with that hair. I don't play bass, but I do. Well, it's tangled up at the moment. Let's see. There we go. I do play guitar though. Oh, I guess you guys can see all of those though. Never mind. But yeah, definitely don't play bass. I like the short beard. You can dye that spot. I don't think so. I don't think I can do it. It doesn't look as bad in person. Excuse me, but where like it's super bright and I have this studio light that's shining back at me, it just completely lights me up and it just looks crazy. But yeah, there's hair there. It's just my beard has like red hair, blonde hair, even a little bit of gray hair, brown hair, black hair. Like my beard just has all the colors in the world. But yeah, that little patch is just pretty much all blonde, so it makes it look bad. There's a Game of Thrones season 8 promo with Cersei out according to Emergency Awesome. Really? Well, let's see if we can find it. I like Emergency Awesome. He seems like a very, very good YouTuber. I mean, obviously he's got like almost 3 million subscribers, but okay, let's see. So I think he's doing, let's see, because I watched one with Arya that was kind of just like an interview basically. I think he's basically taking like clips from like all of her interviews and stuff like that and kind of editing it together himself, and he's making his own promo, because that was definitely, yeah, that's some season 7 scenes. So I think he's just piecing it together, but it is really cool. It's a very good idea. I just don't know how he gets by with using so much footage from HBO. Like the whole first minute and a half so far is HBO footage and stuff. So I'm just not sure how he gets by with that, not getting copyrighted. They talk about their history, or the history of their characters. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. It's kind of like a hype thing, I guess, for season 8. And obviously it's going to get some crazy views. But yeah, he doesn't even talk in it until, there it is. To like 4.5, 5 minutes. So I really don't know how he doesn't get copyrighted on it, but what do I know? What do I know? I ain't trying to risk anything close to even getting copyrighted, because all I need is to lose my partnership again. My eyes are super red. I've been up since like 3:30 this morning though, which, knock on wood, I actually got some good sleep. I think it was the first time in like 2 or 3 weeks that I've actually gotten more than like 5-6 hours of sleep. Which it's all my fault, so I mean, it's no big deal. Just been staying up, doing stupid stuff. I'm swear to God, I'm addicted to Vampire Diaries. I get on these episodes and I can't quit watching it. I just can't. I'm not satisfied with anything less than new footage. I understand completely. I understand for sure. It's so hard trying to come up with content. He, of course, covers a lot of different stuff, though, from Marvel to Game of Thrones to whatever. But for the regular Game of Thrones YouTuber, it's super hard thinking of stuff. I know a couple videos that I want to do coming up. I want to do a video talking about Gendry and stuff, and the possibility that he ends up as king, even though I think the throne's are going to be melted down. And then I also want to go back and I want to cover the direwolf theory, just because I think out of like really cool theories, the direwolf theory is still one of my favorite for sure. I love the Vampire Diaries. Yeah, it's so good. I knew they came out with a spinoff, the originals, but this new one I had no idea about. What's it called? Not the originals, but Legacies. So yeah, that looks really, really cool. I had no idea about it. Apparently, when did it come out? Oh, okay. Episode 1 comes out, it looks like, Thursday. Oh, my daughter's crying for some reason. But, yeah. So, the new Legacies comes out. And I guess it's like, so I guess like the originals is like before the Vampire Diaries, and the Legacies is after. Like it's I don't know, apparently like these younger kids, which I think is Alaric's kids, are actually going to the Salvatore School for the Young and Gifted. So sounds really, really crazy. And apparently Klaus's daughter goes there. So I have all kinds of stuff to figure out because I didn't even know he had a daughter. So it's gonna get insane. But Fire and Blood is recycling old theories. He just posted a video about, man, Fire and Blood. I swear he must be into my style of thumbnails, because he just started using thumbnails that look just like mine, the same font and everything, which I'm cool with. I mean, I don't mind. But yeah, he what was I gonna say? Yeah, he just started using thumbnails that look just like mine. Like, if I could find one, like, it's literally the same font and everything that I use, and kind of like brighter colors. But I mean, it's not like I'm the only one who has bright thumbnails, but really in Game of Thrones, I really am one of the ones who has the really bright thumbnails. But I just thought that was funny. All right, let's see. Oh, she's crying. I'm so sorry if you hear that. I don't know what she's doing, but Emergency Awesome is pretty much official mainstream. I think he's owned by corporate. I wouldn't doubt it, because I feel like somebody's got to write his scripts or something like that. I don't feel like he does that himself. I think there's got to be some kind of backing behind it. But the guy who runs it, I think his name is Charlie. He sounds like a pretty cool guy. But shout out to Baker, E. Baker. Thank you so much for joining in. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Iantha Garner. Sorry about that. I'm so tired. And yeah, I'm sure you could probably tell just by looking at me. But thank you so much for joining in. Says, I don't care as long as Jon is not a Targaryen in the books. Yeah, I don't think it'll happen. I don't think so. Oh, Sonya says he's only half. Less than half. Oh, what's up, Vicken? How you doing? On my phone today, so I'm typing slow. It's all good. Thank you so much for tuning in. Emergency Awesome has a whole team. Yeah, I figure there's got to be something. Yeah, he has to push out videos that fast. Yeah, and they're really good videos, too. Very well spoken. Just the way they're all pieced together is super nice. So, yeah, there's definitely a team behind it for sure. Maybe the Hound ate your daughter's chicken nuggets. Dude, how did you know she was actually having chicken nuggets? That's crazy, because Jess literally just made her some. But thank you for joining in, Roy. But yeah, maybe the Hound did. Excuse me. But yeah, so even though I planned this stream since this morning, I still didn't come up with a good topic. So we can just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Just a nice, relaxed stream. I'd probably keep it like that for the most part. Like, excuse me. Shoot. What was I going to say? I'll probably keep it like that, just because even when I have a topic, we end up usually going off topic a little bit. So we'll probably just keep it nice and open, whatever you guys want to talk about. Maybe we'll do some Q&A streams later, but I think it'd be pretty interesting to just kind of just go with the flow. And these streams, like, it's so nice because I can just relax and talk to you guys. I don't really have to focus in on anything in particular, especially when I'm super tired like I am today. It didn't hit me until literally I hit start streaming, like, how tired I am. I think it's all these bright lights and stuff, my studio light, all my monitors and stuff like that. Because I don't know if you guys know, but the reason I look right and left so many times is because I got you guys on my middle monitor, my YouTube and everything pulled up on my right, and then, like, all my stream stuff on my left monitor, because I got a 3 monitor setup. According to one of the producers or whatever on season 8, he says the ending makes sense. So that gives me hope that Dany lives. I don't know if I would put those two together, but yeah, I covered it in my last video that they were talking about how it all makes sense, and basically the things that happen are, like, super, you know, surprising, but then, like, you can kind of think back and be like, okay, that's why it led up to that. Oh, man. Looks like we got somebody fun in here. Otis Ramsey. Why do y'all streamers got all over talk the show? Can't tell. Just wait till it comes on. Enjoy the show like regular people. Well, my man, why are you even on my video? Because I didn't force you to, you know, I didn't force you to come watch. But hey, some people just like talking about it. Some people don't. You don't have to be here. But what's up, Richard? How you doing, my man? Nice to see you. But yeah, Otis, you ain't got to be here, my man. We're just all in here talking about the show we love. I personally find it fun. And I apologize if I took your message the wrong way, but I don't know. I just enjoy it. Yeah, and I mean, the world that George R.R. Martin has created deserves to be talked about. Like, I'm pretty sure George would be happy knowing how many people talk about his world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people talking about possible outcomes and stuff like that would disappoint George at all. I'm pretty sure he would be stoked. Maybe the people like trying to come out with plot leaks and stuff like that would irk him, but you know, I think regular discussion, I think George he'd be pretty thrilled. All right. Roy says, shoot, I'm out of water already. Do you think Arya will complete her list this final season? I need to look up and see who all is actually on the list. But I would say a big chunk of it's going to happen for sure. Definitely. I would say the majority. I don't know if she'll get the kill on all of them, but I would say the majority of her list will die. Just because I think the majority of people will die. The majority of names that we know will die, probably. But, let's see. The hair is getting long. Yeah, I know, man. I usually have been keeping a hat on just because I'm almost in the middle stage. Man bun. I don't know how much of my super long hair you guys got to see. I don't know if I have like a good picture or anything. I know in my other YouTube I have some videos of myself playing guitar, but yeah, like my hair probably used to come down to every bit of right there, like right before I really started showing my face on here. I cut it. I think I had like one video on here with super long hair. But, shout out to Rockamoss. Thank you so much for joining in. I can only, he says, I can't stay long, only a minute, got to go to town. I can't remember he or she, I apologize, but, yeah, be careful for sure on your trip to town. I know, I don't know about where you're at, but here it's actually starting to snow and ice a little bit. I still want to know why everyone keeps monitoring Jon Snow. I love Jon Snow. Me too. Jon's the man. I think Arya will, with Sandra's help, kill the Mountain. Then she will have to put the Hound out of his misery. Then she kills Cersei while wearing Jaime's face. I agree. I think that the Hound will die. I'm pretty sure, did I predict that in my predictions video? I think so. And then, obviously, you guys know I love the situation where she kills Cersei with Jaime's face. That's amazing. Excuse me. Man, I can't stop burping for some reason. Oh, we got Daisy Chain 808. Thank you so much for joining in. I don't think I've seen you here before, so shout out to you. Let's see. Hey, question, does Sansa's lemon cakes have anything to do with anything? They've talked about them multiple times. I don't know. That is very interesting now that I think about it. I remember her talking about how they're her favorite. So not that because I know where we're probably going with this, the whole lemon tree. But honestly, I don't know how long you've been watching me, but I'm not too up to par with the books and stuff. I'm mainly, in the show. So I don't know if it could have anything to do with like the lemon tree or anything like that. But I don't think so. I think that's just kind of one of those things like lemon cakes. It just makes me think of, like an elegant, royal type fancy dessert, if that makes sense. So I think it just kind of shows how she's, very, what's the word? Ladylike, I think. But let's see. Thank you so much for joining in, by the way. Yeah, I remember. Then you shaved it. Yeah, I pretty much just buzzed it straight off. I ended up donating, I think 3 different or maybe 4 different 12-inch locks of it. So it was pretty cool. I'm starting to think the food is significant. I'd definitely love to hear your thoughts on it. I fall asleep to you almost every night, by the way. It's like story time. I appreciate that so much. That is the goal of this channel, is just to give you guys something to enjoy while you're going throughout your day, because that's what YouTube is for me. I just want to be someone that you guys look to entertain you during, those few minutes you get in your day to really just relax or something like that. Because that's what I use YouTube for. Like, on my lunch break. Sometimes I'll just watch some of my favorite YouTubers, and they kind of give me an escape for a little bit. So I really appreciate you said that. That's awesome. Monimus11. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for joining in, or female. I'm not sure, but I don't think I've seen you here before either. We got a lot of new people in the chat today. That's awesome. Question, will the Hound die in Arya's arms after he tries to kill his bro and fails, and Arya kills the mountain to save the Hound? I like that, actually. I think I talked about it a little bit in one of my previous videos. I do think the Hound will die, and I think it will either be during fighting the mountain or from wounds he sustained after fighting the mountain. But yeah, I think there's a good chance maybe Arya kills the mountain, or they both kill the mountain, and then Arya ends up killing the Hound. Maybe like puts him out of his misery or something like that. That would be crazy. Like maybe like it's inevitable that he's gonna die just because of what he's sustained from fighting the mountain. So yeah, I think she knocks both of them off her list. But the Hound kind of dies with a complete 180 on his character arc. Still just sitting here eating nachos. Man, nachos are awesome. Or something like that. Yeah, I agree with Sonya for sure. Pretty much if Sonya feels a certain way about it, I like it a lot. We have a lot of similar tastes. I hope Arya kills Seriously. Me too, with Jaime's face. Rocket Moss says, heck, I'll do it. What's your favorite episode? Probably the Red Wedding. I just remember being so shocked by that episode. And I remember like, is it the end of the Red Wedding, or is it the beginning of the next episode where it actually shows like, you know, Rob's direwolf actually sewn onto other bodies and stuff? Because I don't even think I caught that the first time I watched it all the way through. So I just remember seeing that, and I'm like, this show is insane. Let's see. Season 6, episode 10, where Jon's crowned king in the north. That is a very good episode. Let's see. I'm a Jon and Arya fan. Yeah, me too. We were talking about it in my reunions video, how that's going to be a crazy reunion. I can't wait to see it. Because even him and Sansa was very emotional, so I can only imagine how him and Arya are going to be. Excuse me. I got to take an NFL score break real quick. I got to see what's going down. And my Steelers are losing 14-17 to the Saints. It's playing out in the living room. I can hear it a little bit. And then my Giants, man, that was a terrible game. I don't know how many of you guys watch football, but I love it. But, all right, let's catch up. Let's see. I've been fascinated by the Night's Watch since the prologue. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Me and my brother just started watching the show from the start because he's never seen it. And he was, like, flipping out already during the prologue. It was crazy. Darnell Lee. Oh, shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm not sure I've ever seen you around either. So that's already like 3 or 4 new people in the chat today. That's awesome. I'll get back to your question in just a second because it looks like Rock Moss is leaving. Merry Christmas to all. I have to try to drive in the dark. I had the eye surgery Friday. Looks good. Good luck. Be super careful. But yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to all you guys. It's coming up in 2 days. It's Christmas Eve right now. That's crazy. But do you think the Hound will save Sansa theory with the last kiss? I don't think so, to be honest. I've kind of, my viewpoint on Sansa changes a lot. But no, I don't think the Hound will. I don't think Sansa will need save, to be honest. I think she's emotionally probably went through the most, and I can't see anything crazy bad happening to her in Season 8, just because she's not going to be anywhere close to the battlefield, I don't think. So unless it's some crazy accident with maybe Viserion or something, or just something insane, I really don't think Sansa will even come close to dying, honestly. I don't think it'll happen. It'll blow my mind if she does, but I don't think it will. Oh, man. Let's see. Red Wedding is always a favorite to go to. Yeah, it's like, I know that's a very generic answer, but that's seriously, it blew my mind. My favorite scene is Dany coming to Westeros at the end of Season 6. Still gives me the feels. That is very good, too. I need to rewatch 6 and 7. Definitely. Carolina Panther fan. Me and my sons went to the game. Has been a tough year. Yeah, I think I noticed in one of the pictures on one of your profiles that I think you were wearing a jersey. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I seen where they just they sat down Cam Newton. I can't remember if it was because he was hurt or they just didn't want to risk him getting hurt even more. But yeah, a lot of people around my state, West Virginia, are big Carolina Panthers fans just because it's one of the closest teams. So yeah, for sure. Oh, Masende's hair in the scene, not hairpin. That's pretty funny. Whoa. Let's see. Not a football fan, just hockey. Go Pens. Go Pens. I'm not like crazy into hockey, but playoff hockey is amazing. Just drinking a beer, watching some playoff hockey. I love it. Some playoff beards. Let's see. That's so nitpicky. I think it's hilarious. I've been around, just usually miss the live chats. My wife goes crazy when I'm listening. I understand for sure. Well, shout out to Darnell Lee's wife if she can hear me. I appreciate it. Let's see. Sansa's my least favorite character, to be honest. Yeah, I was like that in the beginning, but she's really, really grown on me. She's really grown on me. And I was surprised because I really didn't like her character. And it kind of like comes back because I'm watching the first season and stuff again with my brother. Well, I had a hair in my eye, but as I'm rewatching like the first season with my brother, I'm like, yeah, this is just why I don't like Sansa. Just because she's that typical little girl who just wants to make all of her dreams come true. So you can't really knock on that, I don't guess. But it is very, I don't know, she's very naive, but it's just how it was. But she's definitely turned into someone I really like. And I mean, it'd be hard to hate Sophie Turner. She's an amazing actress for sure. I think, honestly, I think if I had to pick somebody who will go on after Game of Thrones to really make a good career, I think it's going to be Sophie Turner. I think she will do really well in everything she does afterwards. I think it's kind of hard for people like John or even Danny, especially where Danny's been naked. I don't know why, but I feel like actresses and stuff that get naked, I don't feel like they really do as well for some reason afterwards. It's kind of weird. It probably is not even true at all, but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely different. Not like knocking it or anything at all, trust me, but yeah, I think, I don't know, especially since her character is as big as what she is, you know what I mean? I think it'd be hard. Someone even told me that she didn't do too well in the new Star Wars. So I'm not sure, but that's just opinions. But anyways, Battle of the Bastards was another good one. That was a very good episode. I used to hate her, but I love her now. Yeah, I'm telling you, me and Sonia are like this. We're always on the same path, it seems like. Oh, we're practically neighbors. I'm in Virginia. Yeah, man. I go through Virginia all the time. Used to, I'm sure you know where Bluefield's at. I used to go to school in Bluefield. Well, I went to Bluefield State. That's actually where I graduated from. But for the most part, I was at the satellite campus here locally. But a lot of times we ended up having to go right up to Bluefield, which is literally, right on this side of West Virginia. I'm pretty sure there's a Bluefield, Virginia, actually. I think it encompasses both states. Arya grew on me. No, I never didn't like Arya. I've always loved Arya for sure. Sansa is better in the books. Yeah, I haven't really got far enough. I gotta just do it. I gotta get over that. I just gotta read. I just gotta do it. I'm sure like once I get going and stuff, again, I'll enjoy it a lot, but I'm so tired of seeing stuff and being like, I can't really answer that or whatever just because I don't read the books. I need to fix that so I don't even have that excuse. I think X-Men Dark Phoenix will hinder her. Yeah, I could see it. I haven't watched the newest X-Men. I need to. Or was it just called Logan, maybe? I haven't seen it at all. I haven't seen X-Men probably since the first two. I need to catch up on that because I really like those movies, actually. All-Star Kids had to grow up quick, definitely. She was Dark Phoenix in X-Men, and she was great. Oh, yeah. It looks like all of you guys are saying she's great. I agree. Sansa from the books was better. This show, I viewed her a bit different. Shout out to Richard. Thank you so much for joining in. Another new person. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's 5 new people. Let's see. Alex Cersei. Oh my God, Logan was fantastic. That's because it's my name. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I've always liked X-Men too. My dad really enjoys them, so I'm sure he's seen it. But I haven't really been a big movie watcher for the last couple of years. I just haven't hardly watched any movies. I don't know why. I used to go to the movies and stuff quite a bit, but I just haven't even been to the movies in probably 2 years. It's nuts. What has Sophie Turner did anything else other than Dark Phoenix? I'm not sure. But what about Emilia Clarke? And what did you guys think about her her in Star Wars? Because a lot of people said that it wasn't that great. Well, when I say a lot of people, really only like 2 people that I can think of. I don't care for Sarah Cena. I don't care for Lena Headey. I like Lena Headey. She played Sarah Connor for a while in Terminator, a show that I think got canceled, but me and my dad used to watch it. But I always liked her quite a bit, and I thought she did good. I think she was the wife of oh shoot, why can't I think of his name from 300? King Leonidas. God, I couldn't think of that. Leonidas' wife. But I was looking to see, apparently it looks like Emilia Clarke is played in Solo, A Star Wars Story, and then she's got something coming out called Above Suspicion, and then The Last Christmas. So, Emilia Clarke ruins every movie she is in. That's hilarious. But do you like her as Dani? Do you like her as Daenerys? Because I think she does good. Han Solo did bad because The Last Jedi did pay my fans and critics. It had nothing to do with Clark. Okay, did you like her in that movie, though? Because both of my friends that was talking about it didn't like her. Excuse me. Oh, Emilia Clarke was in Terminator also and played Sarah Connor? What? I did not know that. Oh, yeah, Terminator Genesis. That's crazy. So her and Lena Headey both played Sarah Connor. That's crazy. She ruined Terminator. That's funny. But she's good as Dani. So, yeah, I mean, I've just heard that she doesn't do very well. So, I think it's a pretty good prediction that out of everybody, I would say John could do good in other things, but I would say the best person would probably be Sophie Turner. Bran, I don't see how. I can't even think of his name. What is Bran's name? I wanted to say, I was thinking Ian for some reason, but Isaac Hempstead, right? Duh, I knew that. I don't know if I could ever see him in anything else either. His character I don't really like Bran anymore. It's kind of weird. Like, I really liked Bran, didn't really like Sansa, and now it's kind of flip-flopping. But yeah, I don't know if I could ever see him in anything, and I don't think I could ever see Jack Gleeson in anything ever. He's like, he has to be the permanent bad guy now, pretty much. But this is what I love about these streams. Like, we don't even have to stay on Game of Thrones if we don't want to. We can just talk about the cast and stuff and other things they play in. It's absolutely awesome. But yeah, it is kind of cool to think about, like, if we just fast forward a couple years, like, what are these characters or where do these cast members end up at? What are they doing and stuff? But I would say Sophie Turner goes on to do really good things for sure. Oh, shoot. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate that. Let's go like and Merry Christmas. I think that is the first donation I've ever gotten on YouTube. So that's amazing, dude. I appreciate that so much. So what all plans do you guys have for Christmas? We got all kinds of stuff going down. We're going on, I guess we're going to have like 3 or 4 different dinners. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be putting on the pounds for sure. Can't go wrong with some ham. Let's see. I can see Jack G in something else like in 10 years with a beard. Yeah, he's got to cover up his face for sure. LOL, I don't even know how to do that. I honestly don't either. I have no idea. I just now got it back because if you guys remember when I lost my partnership, you couldn't even donate or anything like that. I was running like a different third party place, but I honestly have no idea how to donate either. But definitely don't feel like you need to or anything. That's awesome though. Jack retired. Did he say something about going back to school? Jack Gleason? How old is Jack Gleason? Yeah, he definitely needs a beard. That's hilarious. I believe in you. I appreciate that a lot, man. I just got tongue twisted. I appreciate that a lot, my man. You guys have been here since the beginning. It's crazy. 26. Oh, that's crazy. He's older than me. He's older than me, but he looks like he's 12. Well, that's just nuts. It's crazy, like, how old these people are. Older than me. That's nuts. Staying home playing video games. That's what I'm talking about. What kind of video games you playing? I want to get the new Red Dead Redemption for sure. Family stuff and work. Yeah, I got to work tomorrow, but luckily I'm off on Christmas. But can't be some family stuff. In truth, I don't think any of them will break their Game of Thrones mood just because they've been typecast. Cast of Harry Potter. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Especially when something goes on as long as this has. Like, I'm trying to even think of like super long shows and like where people went afterwards. Like, it's really tough. You're right. I'm retiring in 2 years. My PS4 is calling. Oh, I can't go wrong with PS4. What kind of games are you guys playing right now? I've been playing Minecraft with my dad a lot. It's pretty cool. And I don't even really know if I really enjoyed Minecraft. It's just the fact that I'm playing with my dad. It's awesome. Red Dead 2 looks good. I'm still trying to get out of the vault in Fallout 4. I haven't played any of the Fallout since New Vegas, I think. But what's crazy is, all right, so Fallout 4, that's the new one, right? Which I actually heard did really bad. I heard Fallout 4 was terrible. No, 76 is the new one. Fallout 4 was good. So 76 actually takes place in West Virginia, and I've been to a lot of places that are actually in the game. It's pretty crazy. They were spot on. Excuse me. You're gonna blow up as soon as the show comes back on, man. As long as you guys stay with me and we're just having fun, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. RDR2 is too slow for me. I play lots of different stuff, mostly the Division. Oh man, I played a little bit of the Division, but just couldn't get into it. I have a really hard time getting into shooters because I just got, like, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but like I got onto YouTube like back in 2010 with Call of Duty. I used to have a YouTube that had a lot of subs. I used to get a lot of views from my Call of Duty stuff, and just a lot of stuff ended up happening, but I no longer have that YouTube and stuff. But I used to have thousands and thousands of views on some Call of Duty videos, just quick scoping and sniping and stuff like that. That was the shit. But yeah, it makes it super hard to get into other shooters for some reason. I was thinking about getting Minecraft. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I don't think PS4 cross plays with Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC though. Or I was gonna say we could play because I absolutely love Minecraft, but I do have it for the Nintendo Switch just because that's what's in my living room and I like to play it on the big screen TV. But yeah, it's super fun. You should definitely try it. I'm going through a Sims craze again. I need to get my wife Sims. She I think she would like it a lot. But my sister plays the hell out of some Sims. Don't do Fallout 76. That was a terrible one. Yes, that's what I heard. It was absolutely terrible, which is crazy. Blows my mind. I think they even a week into it, they already dropped the price. I think the character Rob, forgive me, I don't know his real name, he got offered James Bond. Really? I didn't think about Rob. Rob is another good one. Probably because he wasn't on there for a long time, but yeah, that would be really cool. Let's see. Richard Madden. He would be a really good James Bond, especially now that I'm looking at this picture where he's got kind of like a slick back haircut, not like long and curly. But yeah, he would be a good one. He's got a good beard. He could do it for sure. Wait, I think, are all James Bonds, are they clean shave? They might be. Did any of them have a beard? Do any James Bonds have beards? I just typed in James Bond and it says the next James Bond should be transgender, suggests Dominic West. They're getting crazy with all this stuff. But yeah, I think all James Bonds are clean shaved, aren't they? James Bond needs a beard. I don't care about the transgenderness. They can do whatever they want with that, but whatever it is should have a beard, I think. I like open world games that let you wander around. Yes, me too. Absolutely awesome. I remember that. I love all the Fallouts and Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. I haven't played any of the Mass Effects either. I need to for sure, though. Sims 4 basic game is on sale for $5. Are you shitting me? That's the newest one, right? Sims 4? When did they come out with Sims 5? I feel like Sims 4 has been out for years. Sims 5 not confirmed. Okay, I need to get her that for sure. Can I get it on PlayStation? I wonder. Does it have to be on PS4? Or does it have to be on PC? I'll have to look into that. Thank you. I'm still playing Skyrim. Just can't let it go, dude. So back when I was playing guitar a lot, like on all the forums and stuff where like me and my friends used to get on and talk to other guitarists and stuff, Skyrim had like its own thread for just being like the life and guitar killer. I haven't no-lifed a game like Skyrim ever, I don't think. I no-lifed the hell out of that game. It was so good. I'm so glad that James Bond is not Tom Hiddleston. Who is Tom Hiddleston? Oh, yeah. He doesn't look like a James Bond at all. I've seen him before, but where? Yeah, he doesn't look like a James Bond, I don't think. But I think, what we say his name was? Back button. Richard Madden. I think he could do good. He could do good. He's got a good jawline for something like that. Let's see. How would the glue on a beard disguise if they already had a beard? You were very correct. You're very correct. Let's see. Mary Jade Starkwalker. Thank you so much for joining in. Jumping in. Hi, everyone. Happy holidays. Richard Madden is fantastic, especially a new Netflix show, Bodyguard. Ooh, I haven't heard of that one either. But, yeah, thank you so much for joining in. That's like 6 people already, I think, that I hadn't seen before. So that's so crazy. I want Sims in outer space. That would be pretty dope. I'm a lesbian, but James Bond should be a dude, not a trans. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I don't have anything against what anybody wants to do, but when you start pushing the... I don't really... We probably shouldn't talk about this. Some things I think are just supposed to be a certain way, if that makes sense. But, I mean, you know, I'm open to whatever. But, like, somebody was talking about how Santa Claus should be, like, a girl or something. Like, he just never has been. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, it's whatever. Let's see. My daughter is going nuts. I don't know what she's doing. Richard Madden is yummy. Sims 4 is through Origin website. Gotcha. I think they have it through... I'm pretty sure they have it on console, though, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check into that. Eat them up. That's funny. Who is that? Just Elba. That'd be pretty cool. I think didn't they talk about the next James Bond being African American? I'm cool with that. I mean, that would be cool. Nice change up. But that's like saying, should James Bond be a woman? I don't think so. But like, what color he is, that doesn't matter. But he should just be a dude, I think. You know what I mean? That'd be like saying, should we make Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider, a dude? No, just can't happen. But if we wanted a, I don't know, Chinese chick, sure. If she's good, let's do it. But I liked Rob until he started thinking with his dick. Yeah, that got him in a little bit of trouble. The books is super weird with that, though. Like, I think right before I quit reading the books, I was getting to the part to where they were introducing her family. So it was getting weird. Excuse me. Yeah, I love you guys. This is so awesome. Just talking about a little bit of everything. Best show I've seen in a while. Let's see. What was it? Excuse me. Bodyguard. Man, that one I was hurt. I don't know why. I can't stop burping. I think it was from chugging that water. Because I think since I got home, I've drank like 4 bottles of water. Oh, shoot. What did I do? Okay. There we go. All right. Bodyguard. I definitely need to look into it. The biggest thing with me, though, is I've said it before, it's just super hard for me to get into shows that are new. I like having at least like 5 seasons, bunch of episodes, because when I go through a show, I go through it. Like, started watching The Vampire Diaries. I know. You can say what you want, but I love that show. Just like a week and a half ago or something like that, and I'm already almost to season 4. Like, I can't stop. Like, I will know that I have to work the next day, and it kind of sucks. So, like, your average nurse, like, has to be, like, to the hospital or even to the nursing home, like, a certain time. But my job, it's very, very flexible. So as long as I get there between, like, 4 and 9 o'clock, I'm fine. And then I just work 12 from there. I'll stay up till, like, 2, knowing that I can, like, wake up at, like, 8 and be there at 9 just to stay up and watch The Vampire Diaries. It's silly. I got an addiction for sure. But Jamie Bond, yeah, it's pretty funny. Shout out to Carmeth. I think you're another new one in the chat. What's up with all you new guys? Little Sam's bitch. Welcome to the chat as well. Another new one. I was like, what is schnitzel? I guess a schnitzel is meat, usually thinned by pounding with a meat tenderizer that is fried in some kind of oil or fat. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Bodyguard was amazing. Must see. Yeah, if you guys are that into it, I'll have to try it out for sure. iZombie. Oh, I remember seeing that. They got quite a bit of those out too, right? 4 seasons. That'd be interesting. I might have to give that one a try. I went from Supernatural with a little bit of everything to the 100. Oh, have you guys watched the 100? That one's really good. It's got 5 seasons out right now. I think it's quite a bit of episodes. I'm pretty sure. And then the end of season 5, it just says the end of book 1. So I feel like there's going to be a lot. Best food rocks like your stream, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining in. It's cool seeing all of you new people. That's probably what happens when I actually give you guys notice that I'm going to be on. Because the last couple ones, it's just like, all right, streaming in an hour. Everybody be ready. But today I try to announce it as early as possible. I actually signed on to my YouTube at work and set it up. I have a lot of Season 6 theories for the 100. Oh, man. We'll have to talk about those for sure. I wouldn't mind covering the 100 if it had a bigger audience. It's super good. It's a little corny, but it's super good. The one thing, me and my buddy were talking about it, like, the one thing that would make the 100 perfect is if it just had nudity. You just can't go wrong with nudity in a show. Like, once you go through, like, Game of Thrones and stuff like that, you just need it. But the 100 would really be good, I think, if it had nudity and was maybe a little bit more mature, I think. It would kind of take away some of the corniness. Greets from Germany. Oh, that's awesome, man. My buddy was in Germany not too long ago in the Air Force. Absolutely loved it. He actually said that if he could pick any place to live that wasn't in the United States, it would probably be Germany. He said the food was awesome. Rob Thomas, musician, made or produces iZombie. Rob Thomas. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, Matchbox 20. Okay. Yeah, I know who that is. Matchbox 20. I love the 100. Boobies. That's what I'm talking about. Boobies. You can't go wrong with them. And booty. Booty and boobies. Like, I remember it was one of the first episodes where Octavia, like, you know, is getting undressed, getting ready to, like, go swimming and stuff. I'm like, this is going to be a good show. And then just really nothing else after that. And she is absolutely gorgeous. I think she's Greek. Gorgeous. Octavia. Crazy character. Crazy character. But definitely gorgeous. Did you see the character promos? Lena Headey hesitated while saying pregnant. I don't think Cersei is pregnant, and for me, that just confirmed it. Shout out to Mr. Bruce. I don't think I've seen you either, man. So many new people. Are you talking about Emergency Awesome's character promos? I thought those were all old clips, so I haven't seen anything talking about actual Season 8. I didn't watch them all the way through, but for the most part, it looked like he just edited a bunch of clips together. But I definitely will check it out if she's talking about being pregnant. If she ends up not being pregnant, that'd be pretty crazy. I definitely don't see her having the baby just because that obviously goes against the prophecy. But yeah, it'd be crazy. I'll have to look into that for sure. I'll have to watch all of Charlie's videos. The 100 is great, but the same shit happens every time. Yeah, it gets a little bit stale in the first couple seasons, but the way they ended season 5 was just nuts. Absolutely nuts. It almost brought a tear to my eye, the way they did it. Excuse me. It's crazy how toddlers are. Like, I heard her out there crying a second ago, and now she's, like, running around the happiest kid in the world. Like, could you imagine just being that innocent and that unaware of everything else that's really going on? And not even really unaware, but it just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, living in the moment. It's so crazy. I envy it. She's either not pregnant or she will miscarry. 1,000%. I think season 6 will be different. I do too. I think they know that they're going to have to change it up or it's going to get super stale. But yeah, I really like Clark and Bellamy. They're really good characters. My sister was reading the books, and apparently they're way, way, way different. She hasn't even watched the show, but just what she was telling me. I definitely won't. Please don't spoil the 100. I have 3 episodes left. Definitely won't. But it's crazy. It gets crazy. You'll love it. It's either innocent or she's manic depressive. Yeah. Well, she's 2, so let's go with the innocence, I hope. But I don't know. I was going to say she is her mom's kid, but no, my wife's not manic depressive, but she is crazy. She's a redhead, so pretty much the same thing. Thank you guys. Oh, of course, man. Of course. I will never spoil another show unless we are all in agreement to talk about it. But I would never just start spitting stuff out. The 100 books are way different. They're horrible. Yeah, it seems super weird. Like, completely different characters. Like, she told me one had, like, a super generic name, like Frost or Ice. But, like, when Bellamy joins in, she leaves. So, like, I don't know. Like, I think her name was, like, Ice or something like Elemental or something. I don't know. But, yeah, she said it was super weird. But she's liking it so far, but she hasn't seen the show yet, so she'll start watching the show and she'll be like, huh? What is going on? Glass. Yeah, that's what it was. Glass. Glass. I like Ice better, honestly. We're just going to pretend it's Ice. That's super funny. I got to check some NFL scores once again. Wow, the Steelers are back up on top, 28-24. Man, the Saints are a good-looking team this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they go all the way to the Super Bowl. Octavia is kind of like Arya Badass. Oh, man, I love Octavia. She is a weird character, but damn, she's gorgeous. I think she's, I looked it up one time. Octavia Blake. She is, I know she's Greek, but she's also something else. She's just gorgeous. Her last name is over my head, Marie Avgeropoulos. Avgeropoulos. I don't know. But, Canadian and Greek. Crazy. Gorgeous. She got some crazy eyebrows, but I can look past them. They don't even look bad. She looks a bit much without. I guess she got arrested for something. Oh, yeah. I think she got a DUI. Yeah, and her mugshot's a little rough, but you can kind of tell she's been crying, and obviously she's probably hammered, so that's a little rough, but she's still pretty. Throw a little bit of makeup on her, and she's drop dead gorgeous. Not really a big fan of makeup, but whew, gorgeous. She had never read the books. Yeah. How far did you get in them? Did you finish them? And sorry, my sister called. Oh, no problem. No problemo. My Dolphins suck again. Yeah, I got a buddy who likes the Dolphins, and he never talks about football. Just because the Dolphins are always so bad. It's sad. So sad. The best thing about the Dolphins is their orange uniform. Orange uniform. Love that uniform. Probably my favorite one behind. I really like, okay, not counting Color Rush would be those orange ones, or their Color Rush may be orange, and the Chargers powder blue. Love it. Didn't read the last one, and I never will. Is there quite a bit of them? I was thinking there was quite a bit of them for sure. Apparently, the Vampire Diaries are books as well. Pretty sure. I don't know if they're any good. I heard they're probably like set up kind of like Supernatural is what I figured. Didn't read the last one. I never will. You have to read Fire and Blood. I know. I need to finish A Night of the Seven Kingdoms really badly. I need to for sure. But yeah, I gotta catch up on the books. Like that's gonna be my New Year's goal. My New Year's goal is going to be to finish all these books before the beginning of April. We'll shoot for the beginning of April. I want to have all these books finished. I need to. Isn't Tampa Bay the worst team? No. The worst team right now would probably be the 49ers, the Cardinals, and the Raiders. Yeah, I think those are the worst teams right now. They will probably be the first 3 to draft somebody. The Raiders, man. Whew. Crazy. There's only a few of those books. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, I miss Mel. Shout out to Mel of Winterfell. Thank you so much for joining in. Had some family over. Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too. And it's all good. That is what the holidays are all about. Let's see. Targaryens are nuts in Fire and Blood. Mel's actually talking about that a little bit. I know she left some comments, but I can't remember if you were kind of talking about how you didn't really like it. I don't know if that's where you were going with it, that you didn't really like it, because I knew you liked the Targaryens a lot, but then you almost made it sound like you didn't really like it after reading those. Didn't really like them after reading Fire and Blood, so you have to elaborate a little bit. Vampire Diaries has Wolfbane in it. So to Game of Thrones, is it a real thing or mythical legend? I actually don't know. I think it's whoa. Nope. It's real. Wait. Is it real? I think it might be real. Yeah, it's a real plant and it's poisonous. Yeah, this says fictitious plant contains very real dangers. It's absolutely beautiful. But I ain't going near it because my name is Lycan. So, yeah, LycanStudios. We staying away from some Wolfsbane. I can't read those books, so heavy. I just watch summaries on YouTube instead. I feel you, man. I feel you. Correct, as in you do not like the Targaryens anymore and you didn't really like the book? Man, I was reading some of... Fire and Blood has a lot of regurgitated information with new stuff added. Just my opinion. Yeah, I could see that. I can see that for sure. I think I'll enjoy it, though, because I'm sure it has a lot to do with dragons, and I absolutely love dragons. We were talking about football and the Dolphins. I'm pretty sure I seen a picture. I think somebody had edited it to be the Dolphins, but it was actually Dak Prescott. It was like, hey, Dak, what do you want for Christmas? And he said a dragon. And Santa was like, something a little more realistic. And he was like, to get into the playoffs. And Santa was like, all right, what color dragon you want? It was pretty funny. And I think somebody switched it up to be Tannehill from the Dolphins. It was pretty funny. Love the Targaryen still. Danny anyways. And John Targaryen. I can't believe I just said that. But yeah, guys, we got about 3 more minutes for the complete hour. I got to get ready to go to bed pretty soon because we got to be at work super early. We're doing a Christmas thing, and there's 7 treatment nurses. We're like wound care nurses, basically, and usually only 3 work at once, but all of them are coming in, so we're doing like this get-together super early in the morning. Everybody's working a couple hours, and then we're all leaving, except for me. I'll probably stay the whole day just because it's my regular 12. So, yeah, pretty much got to get off of here. Oh, we just got 2 people joining in. We got Azlek and Seth. Sorry, guys. Actually hopping off. Been on here for an hour. Got to go see the daughter before I go to bed. and John is not a Targaryen. But yeah, guys, it's been so awesome seeing all of you new people here, and of course all of the OGs in the chat. But yeah, it's just been absolutely awesome. I think I missed something. Nope, I didn't. I don't believe so. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm not too sure when the next video is going to be going up. Definitely going to be doing a Q&A very soon. So if you haven't caught one of my newest videos, definitely check it out if you want to, and leave me a question to answer pretty soon. So yeah, I will talk to you guys probably after Christmas. I'm not sure if I'll be making another video tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time. But yeah, this has been an amazing stream. Probably my favorite stream of all time. You guys are absolutely awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys have a wonderful Christmas. Stay safe, especially if it starts icing where you guys are at, like it is right now. I hear the ice hitting like the foliage outside and stuff. But all right, you guys have a fantastic night. Peace.